All right, I am on my way to the airport. This is the first day that I'm going back to the boat that we just purchased, and I'm going to get everything ready this week. I'm going to take you through some of my prep stuff, but today I am flying out, so this is the beginning of it. All right, so I have arrived in Savannah and got the rental truck headed toward the marina. It'll be the first time that I've seen the boat that we purchased, and I'm gonna check her out tonight, see if there's anything I need to do immediately, like maybe dehumidify the whole place. I don't know. It's been humid, hot in Savannah the last month, so I don't know what kind of humidity situation is going on in the boat. And then tomorrow, I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to do, including picking up the dinghy and picking up the outboard motor, probably going to Home Depot, getting a bunch of tools, because this boat is pretty bare as far as things that the owner left on her. So when I get to the boat, I'll capture that and we'll pick it up after the drive here. So we're here. Let's go take a look at the boat. Very nice. There she is. New name and all. Looks pretty cleaned up. I think they did a pretty good job. Very nice. Whew. That was a long trip. Beautiful evening in Savannah. Just off of the Turner Creek, which connects into the broader waterway system in Savannah. Glad to finally be here. So here you can see a choice of dinghies at West Marine, and I ended up not going with the first couple of shorter ones in the front. These are too small. I need a dinghy that can hold 4 people
plus a dog. And I can't go with the large ones in the back because they're just too big for my boat. A large dinghy will not fit on the transom. So I ended up going with a 10-foot West Marine Hypalon, and Hypalon is a better material than PVC. And then I ended up selecting this white outboard, the Mercuryavator, and it is battery powered, and I'll get into the reasons why I went with an electric outboard later on in the episode.
Holy smoke, it is hot out here. I'm pumping up the dinghy on the dock. Let's take a look. For those who are wondering, this is a West Marine Hypalon 310 rib, and got a pretty good deal on it. All right, so the dinghy has been blown up. You can see down here, job accomplished. And I just got the dinghy delivered and blown up right before the rain. I'm gonna sit here and just chillax, take in a storm before I move on to the next thing. It is raining just a little. That's expected. Canvas is not waterproof. So I thought I would also talk a little bit about the dinghy cradle that I purchased from Hurley Marine. And the cradle that I got is called H2O. And as you can see, it is a manual cradle. You just, those arms dip down into the water and then you pull it up the ramp, and then they sit in that cradle, and then you ratchet down on the bow and the stern. So you can see this is what the stern looks like. It's taking the two hooks on the back of the stern of the dinghy and ratcheting them down to both the stern cleat on the starboard side, and then an additional hook that was put down, recently installed on the stern swim deck. All right, so I've gotten the outboard, and for reasons that I'll probably go into later, I got an electric outboard, battery powered, high level. I just don't want to do maintenance on one more thing. And just, you know, you get a powerful enough electric outboard, it'll take you to the same places that gas does, but it's solid state, so you'll never have to do maintenance. There's no oil changes, there's no parts that you need in the middle of the Bahamas that you can't get. So I'm looking for a zero maintenance experience when it comes to the dinghy and the outboard. So that's why I decided to go electric. So here is the outboard. It's a mercuryavator 7.5e, and it supposedly doesn't weigh hardly anything. So I'm going to open the box and see how charged it is. So that's the lithium ion battery. It's about, you know, it's like a handheld type of battery. You grip it right there. Supposedly it only weighs a couple of pounds. And then this is the outboard. Supposedly this thing weighs only 45 pounds without the battery. We'll see. Okay, so they gave me the 230 charger, which is awesome. That means I can fully charge the outboard battery in like less than 3 or 4 hours. And one charge lasts 1 to 5 hours on the water continuously. So pretty excited about that. And then here you got the battery, so I'm going to open that up in a second. All right, there she is out of the box. And the battery is 100% charged already. So here's the battery. So we'll take her for a test drive momentarily. It's the morning. It's slack tide, so I'm gonna test out the new dinghy and the new electronic Avator outboard, and we'll give it a go. So the dinghy worked like a charm. The electric motor outboard worked perfectly. Yeah, it doesn't go faster than 6 miles an hour, but that's all I really need at this point. And it charges in 3 hours, and it's ready to go for a whole nother hour. So for the most part, everything worked well. In the next episode, we'll start talking about other things that I did on day one to get the boat ready for cruising. Until then, cheers, and I'll leave you with this great Savannah sunset. Here you go. Mm-hmm.